I just love that they added bonus material to this episode to make it a little longer. That means that the creators are getting really creative. That means that they're getting really creative with the anime. And since we're getting up to the epic parts, and the most shocking moment in Naruto, it's just getting better. This is Sullivan you of Naruto Shippuden, episode 338. You get the secrets of Izanagi and Izanami, the Uchiha visual secret jutsus. Alright, starts off with Itachi explaining what they are, and Kabuto's being in the loop, paralyzed, and the secret are revealed. Izanagi is apparently, is a jutsu that makes you make a choice of one step. For example, if you're gravely injured or is about to die from a fatality, you can sacrifice your visual sight in your eye to alter the destiny choice and to rewrite the reality. It also works on your opponent, rewriting reality to make it look like you died, but you didn't. This way you can rewrite and also do a sneak attack on your opponent. And we've seen this before when Danzo used it on Sasuke when he had over 10 Sharingan eyes in his arm, as well as Hashirama Senju's DNA to use the wood style. Continuing forward, there's also the Izanami army, which was created to stop Izanagi. Unlike the Izanami, it's virtually a physical loop. It takes photograph. For example, you have A, which is the part where do the stuff, then you have B, which is one moment later, and then C, which is another moment, and then you have A, and then you have the last moment, which call it A again, where the A's of the end and the A of the beginning overlap to create a loop, virtually a circle loop that you're virtually trapped inside a photographic image of whatever happened. It takes the senses of an opponent's injuries, of an opponent's feelings, and like for example, a minute ago someone got shot, and then you feel the pain of that shot, and then all of a sudden it's right. And all of a sudden, it's 1 minute passes, and then you just notice everybody's in the exact same position as they were before the shot. Then you hear the gunfire, then the shot, and your friend's down wounded. That is very specific. Apparently, you also get the history of Uchiha clans fighting. They used it for warfare, for fighting, and for one's choice, for one's benefit. But some of the Uchiha members became corrupted by the power, started coup d'etats, fighting against their own clan members. And I read the original manga of this. They talked about it, but they didn't show this. This is just new bonus material that they're adding. I loved it because they extended the story arc to make it seem longer, that we're getting new information. Even though this information is old, it's based on the original manga, but it is the same prospect. Apparently this whole bloody Uchiha civil war happened before, and the reason why they created the Izanami was to stop the Izanagi, and those Uchiha also possessed the Mangekyo, which made them extra powerful and extra dangerous. We've seen this before. I just love this chapter for this, because you get to see bonus materials and extra footage that we've never seen before. You also get to learn that Kabuto, in order for him to escape the Izanagi, in order for anyone to escape the Izanami, to accept their mistakes, admit that they lost, and to just give up. Kabuto, being confident, will not do that. He'll probably be stuck in that loop forever and will not give out anytime soon. I also love that Itachi and Sasuke keeps talking about this, and I love that this is all about choices with the Izanami. But you also get Itachi saying to Sasuke that I will undo the reanimation jutsu for the Leaf Village. But you also get Sasuke spewing out his hatred and bile, saying I will not forgive the Hidden Leaf for putting you into position. I will not forgive them for till you die. But you also have Itachi that I treated you like a child. I used to use Koto Atakami to control you. Koto Atakami is the jutsu of Uchiha's Mangekyo Sharingan, which we saw him use when the battle with Nagato, Itachi, and Naruto and B earlier, episode 300 or episode 9. or episode 299. I wish I started this all earlier, because this would have been a whole lot better if I started this earlier. Continuing forward, Itachi, he doesn't regret his decisions. He cared that he died for his leaf. He cares that he died protecting his village and his comrades, and he died going out to China. But Sasuke won't accept this. He will not accept this. But I know what's coming next. The reanimation will end, but you also get some bonus material and some secrets to this. I guarantee you, secrets will be revealed, other stuff will be revealed, bonus material. Are we not seeing? Like just Kabuto's now under the Izanami. Itachi's gonna cut his Genjutsu out and tell him the signs to stop the reanimation. That means that every reanimation will stop, including Itachi. They'll just be done. But there are some things you have to know, and some things you will learn. Eventually, I promise you that this episode is worth the watch, and worth all the fighting and all the things. And I just love that they added the bonus material. Because if they did everything right away, that'd just be too simple. Because they added the bonus material of the uchiha clans fighting in the Civil War. If they added that, then it means that means they just give us more visual perspective. But at the same time, they're extending the anime a little. Because the exciting, shocking conclusion, the exciting reveal part is coming up. We're still away, and then there's still December when they all go on winter break. We probably won't find out the shocking truth until at least January. But knowing me, I am a Naruto Shippuden fan, and I will be here to update you and give you everything I know. And I hope that you'll be there to watch it. Anyway, this is Sullivan. I was giving my latest review of Naruto Shippuden episode 338. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Comment, subscribe. Signing off.